In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 11, 2023 and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. South Florida versus Houston. The South Florida Bulls visit Houston, Texas, and the Fertitta Center for an American Athletic Conference game against the Houston Cougars, the nation's #1 ranked team. South Florida lost to Wichita State 70-66 on Sunday for its 3rd consecutive loss. Houston defeated Cincinnati 72-59 in its most recent game on Sunday, and the Cougars have won 7 straight. South Florida will play without DJ Patrick. Trey Moss is questionable. Mylik Wilson is out for Houston, and Ramon Walker Jr. is questionable. The Houston Cougars are the nation's #1 ranked team, and most of that is thanks to an excellent defense which holds opponents to an average of 51.5 points per game. The defense for the Cougars allows the 2nd lowest field goal shooting percentage and the 2nd lowest 3-point shooting percentage. The Cougars also give up the 9th fewest rebounds per game. Houston is out-rebounding its opponents 40.4 rebounds to 26.8 rebounds per game. Houston has been one of the best teams in the country all year, and the Cougars come into this game on a 6-game winning streak. They are again in very good form. Houston has defended at a very high level all season, and South Florida has been inconsistent offensively in step-up games this season, which is why the Bulls are 0-3 in conference. South Florida has struggled in conference and against top teams. The Cougars' defense should be the key in this matchup. Houston has covered the spread in each of its last 2 games and in 5 of the last 6, while South Florida has failed to cover the spread in each of its last 2. So the Houston Cougars to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Houston has been one of the best teams in the country all year, and the Cougars have been very strong both at home and on the road. Houston's defense has been the main reason the team is off to such a strong start, and the Cougars will face a South Florida team that has been inconsistent offensively this year, particularly in step-up games. The Bulls shot just 41% against Temple and just 37.3% against Wichita State. Houston is also the best defensive team they will have faced so far this year. It's not surprising that 10 of Houston's 17 games this season have finished under, as the Cougars are allowing an average of just 51 points per game. The Cougars are giving up a shooting percentage of only 33.2% overall and 23.9% from 3-point land, which means opposing teams need more possessions to score more points, and therefore the overall point production is less. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Missouri versus Texas Agricultural and Mechanical. We have a Southeastern Conference NCAA men's basketball game on Wednesday night between the 20th-ranked Missouri Tigers and the Texas Aggies inside of Reed Arena. The Tigers are doing extremely well as they are 13-2 right now and are coming off an 85-82 home win against the Vanderbilt Commodores on Saturday. The Aggies are currently 10-5 and are on a 4-game winning streak and are coming off a 69-56 home win on Saturday against the Texas Aggies. They will play again on February 18th, so this should be an interesting game. Both programs are doing well, but Ken Palm's adjusted efficiency margin so far shows a difference as the Tigers are 39th in the sport with a plus 15.6 rating, while the Aggies are 69th in the nation with a plus 11.37 rating thus far. Looking at the offensive output in the last few games, there is a huge difference as Missouri is averaging 84 points in their previous 4 games, while the Texas Aggies is scoring 69 points in their last 4 games. The Tigers are coming off a gritty win over a plucky Vanderbilt team, getting out-rebounded 46-27 along the way. It was a nice bounce-back effort after the Arkansas loss though, and Missouri has now hit 68 or more points in 5 straight games. As for the Texas Aggies, they've given up 66 or fewer points in 4 straight games during this win streak. Should be a fun matchup. So the Missouri Tigers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These defenses lately have been locking down their opponents as the Tigers are allowing 75.5 points in their previous 4 games, while the Aggies are giving up 61 points in their last 5 games. Both programs are doing a decent job at not getting into too much foul trouble as Missouri is committing 18.3 fouls per game, while the Texas Aggies is committing 19.5 fouls per game right now. The Tigers are averaging 87 points per game and 79 points per game on the road. They averaged 67 points per game in their last 3 games against the Aggies. They play at a fast pace, averaging 75.3 possessions per game, but they're facing a team that is giving up 59 points per game at home, so expect them to be held under their average in this game. The Aggies are averaging 75 points per game and 75 points per game at home. They averaged 62 points per game in their last 3 games against the Tigers. They play at a slower pace, averaging 70.6 possessions per game. Even though the Tigers are giving up 74 points per game on the road, the Aggies won't score enough points to push the score past the total. Additionally, the Aggies and Tigers played under the total in 8 of their last 10 meetings. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Western Kentucky versus UAB. We have a Conference USA NCAA men's basketball game on Wednesday night between the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the UAB Blazers. The Hilltoppers are doing well as they are 9-6 right now and are coming off a 74-64 road win against the UTSA Roadrunners on Saturday. The Blazers are a dominant 12-4 and are on a 2-game losing streak and are coming off a 90-87 overtime road loss on Saturday against the Florida International Panthers. When looking at the assist-to-turnover ratio, the Hilltoppers are doing better as they are 53rd in the sport with a 1.25 ratio this season, while the Blazers are 70th in the sport with a 1.17 ratio so far. Being able to defend shots is important, as well as Western Kentucky is allowing 41.5% of shots against them, while UAB has an opposing field goal percentage of 41.6%. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. When looking at the pace, this game is going to be pushing the floor as the Blazers are 6th in college basketball with 77.3 possessions per game, while the Hilltoppers are 218th in the nation with 69.7 possessions per game. The ability to shoot the 3 is critical for success, and both teams are shooting incredibly well as Western Kentucky is 141st with a 34.5 three-point percentage, while UAB is 68th with a 36.2 three-point percentage so far. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.